Leon Edwards is curious about Kamaru Usman's mental state leading into their trilogy this weekend at UFC 286. Speaking to BT Sport, Leon said right, for him, the fight was going his way. What does he change? The way he fought me last is the way he fights. I can't see him in the space of 5-6 months now being a totally different fighter. I just can't see it happening. A knockout affects everyone different. He's what now, 35, 36 years old? Coming off a knockout and fighting the same guy who's just knocked him out. So let's see how he comes back and how he reacts. This will be his first time actually fighting in someone's backyard. This is my hometown show. I've never lost in the UK. I use the crowd as energy. I just can't see how he goes out there and defeats me. Habulla puts a beatdown on Ali Abdelaziz.
You know from Pakistan, Pakistan man strong. Get first. He?
Aljamain Sterling on his YouTube channel says that he does not feel bad for Petr Yan following his loss to Merab. Aljo also had some harsh words for Henry Cejudo. He says that he's going to take his gold medal, bend it, and shove it up his ass.
We've seen the story multiple times. First, TJ Dillashaw disrespected me, talking about I could sit here on this beach in Hawaii and drink these Mai Tais and he could get ready for a fight against me over there. And then all of a sudden it was excuses about his shoulder. God bless his soul. He's somewhere in the Neptunes still recovering. And now we had Yan doing the same thing, running his mouth, talking all this crap with him and his goon squad that he sicked out on me to go terrorize myself and anyone that I tagged in the picture, my family included, and saying all kinds of racist things. So I don't feel sorry for guys like that, like not at all. Like you reap what you sow, you know what I mean? When you start bringing in the other stuff, it makes it a little bit more personal. And with Henry, it's not that it's personal. This is more of a personal want for myself, that I want this so bad to shut this guy up so that he can take this stupid gold medal that he constantly talks about and I'm gonna bend it and shove it up his. That's pretty much what it's gonna come down to. You guys think Henry's gonna stop my wrestling? We'll see. We will see. Let's see how much that gold medal from 2001 or 1999 actually holds up to someone who's constantly wrestling. Like, maybe my math is a little bit wrong on that, but I don't give a shit. It is what it is.
Ahead of their upcoming trilogy this weekend, Kamaru Usman plans to take Leon Edwards' soul at UFC 286. On the Pivot podcast, Kamaru said when you're successful, it's almost like everyone is sitting back waiting for you to lose. That's what I think the knock on Floyd Mayweather was. He was so successful and perfect at his craft that people bought his fights just to watch him lose. Once it happened to me, it was the kick heard around the world. The kick was the only weapon he used that worked. It was just a good kick. It was something I knew that I didn't do a good job, or I didn't do as well as I should have to stop it, but it was just a beautiful kick. Hats off to him. There are minor adjustments I have to make, but whenever you go into a fight, there's a lot more going on than what the public can see. There's a lot that I have to battle through just to make it to the fight, but that's why I think I've been successful, because if I don't put myself through the fire, then I don't feel as confident knowing that I could deal with anything being thrown at me once it's time for real. I've never been in this position, but I know that mentally nothing has changed for me. This is the same guy that I beat up before. He's still going to be the same guy. I have to remind him who he is right away. When I fight guys, I fight their heart because I want to break their heart. I want to break their spirit and break their soul. It's going to be a little more difficult this time. In his head, he forgot about the 4 rounds before the kick. He forgot that I was taking his soul. So I have to remind him that I'm someone who took his soul twice. Sean O'Malley on the Bromalley podcast discusses potentially fighting at featherweight in the near future. At the moment, Sean is not booked and is waiting for the UFC to book Aljamain Sterling versus Henry Cejudo because he believes he will definitely get the winner.
I said, can I book a fight at 145? It won't affect my 35 ranking. I believe in my skills. I believe I can beat a lot of guys at 45. Can I do that? He said, no, we don't want you getting injured. I said,
wow.
I said, have I ever been injured? As I'm injured right now. But,
that's bold of you to go up, wanting to go up to 45.
Yeah, I know. And I told Brandon, I told Tim, I told my people around me, like, hey, dude, what do you guys think about this? What if I booked a fight at 140? And they're like, well, why? Like, what's the point? Do you want money? I said, dude, look at me. I don't need money. I'm rich. No, I didn't say that.
Just
But
staying
I should've.
active, just
I
wanting
said
to fight.
I just want to perform, dude. I'm
Yeah.
healthy. I'm 28 years old. I'm not gonna get this for a long time.
Right.
I went through, you know, that 2-year layoff thinking I could never fight again. So now that I'm healthy, I'm 28. I'm ready to go, dude. I don't want to sit around and wait. And then, but they're like, everyone kind of, my team was down. They're like, hey, if you want to do it, the UFC's like, let's wait. You got a title shot.
Yeah.
Let's just wait it out.
Well,
And,
it's an eventful couple of weeks for the bantamweight division. You have 2 fighting 3, 4 fighting 5. Like, could any of that persuade you to go?
well, no, that's why I want to fight at 45. It
Oh,
makes no
okay.
sense for me to fight at 35. Any of those killers. Those are killers, dude. I'm not guaranteed to beat those guys, and won't get another title shot. So I'm taking my title shot.
Gotcha.
But 145 wouldn't have affected that. So, but they said no. I was like, damn it, whatever, dude. But dude, I like that. I said, let me fight at 145, same
That'd be
day,
kinda
and then if
crazy.
something happens, I'm good. I can make 135 rather than going through this entire fight camp, maybe fighting. I was like, at
Yeah.
least give me a fight. I'm good, dude. I'm really good. That's what I told him.
I know your injury's not serious, but like that's the risk that you take with like going through a full fight camp
I'm going
and
through
not
camp pretty much
guaranteeing a
anyway.
fight. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh,
You're not
yeah.
even guaranteed a fight, and
Oh yeah, yeah.
and
Okay,
it could
sure,
cause
yeah.
injuries, and people don't understand that. They're like, why isn't he 100% the official backup? It's like,
I know. Yeah, people aren't happy that I'm not taking a backup position, but dude, I'm in a position where I don't need to.
yeah,
And I'm not saying I'm not. I'm literally just, it's the weight cut. That's it. I'm not gonna cut weight for that much money. I'm just not gonna do it.
yeah.
Ask me 6 years ago, I would have cut to 25 to make that money. I'm not gonna go and torture my body to make that weight just for a couple bucks.
It appears Darren Till may be boxing Logan Paul. As you guys know, Darren recently requested his release from the UFC and hinted that he was moving over to boxing. Logan on his podcast earlier today confirmed that he has a new opponent, and Dylan Dennis retweeted it. He wrote, "He ran for me to go fight a 1-5 Darren Till." Who do you guys got if Darren boxes Logan? Post predictions in the comments. And that's going to wrap it up for the news. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to subscribe to Full Mount MMA and click the bell icon to be notified when we post future ones. Here are the 3 top comments from last video. The first one's from Mad Max with a Mac. It's in reference to Power Slap allegedly faking social media posts. It says they got bots to pump up Power Slap. That's so freaking hilarious. Dana was talking about all the social media viewers they had. The second one's from The Eagle Has Landed. It says if a UFC fighter pissed off the boss, then he's doing something right. And the final one's from Mr. Wu. It says Power Slap is extreme stupidity. I believe Dana knows it but can't get out of all the deals and contracts now. As a UFC fan that watches 98% of the shows, I think Power Slap is the most foolish trash I've ever seen. Those were the 3 top comments from last video. If you want to be featured on the next one, all you have to do is comment down below. If you missed yesterday's news, click the video on screen to get caught up. And make sure to go subscribe to our second channel where we post our exclusive MMA interviews.